The build-up to this fight was really unextraordinary. I didn't know of anything between the camps, any bad feelings, any animosity. A bell went off when you heard 252 pounds. I'm sure a bell went off in the Golatta camp. Riddick is vulnerable.
Bowe probably could have fought better if he had been in shape. I think they took the fight too lightly.
The first inkling I got that there was any kind of atmosphere attached to this fight was at the fight I learned that the night before at the production meeting, Golatta first learned that the fight was had been switched from 10 to 12 rounds.
Welcome to New York City's Madison Square Garden. 12 rounds of boxing.
So I was sitting ringside. My wife was to my right, and Jerry Cooney was sitting to my left. He predicted there was going to be a riot. He said, Spike, something's going to happen before this fight's over.
You could feel the magnetism in the garden. They were there to see something happen.
I was forewarning these people. At every press conference, I forewarned them the day of the fight. Don't forget, we didn't have a fight till about 4:30 in the afternoon. Make sure you check your security force. Make sure you get some people there.
So we had prepared a security plan for this night, the same as if we'd have 16,000 people in the building. And we figured that with that security crew, ushers, security officers, all trained, all, you know, in the right places.
The mood just before the bell rings for a big fight, and this was a big fight, is always pretty dramatic. Adding to it is the fact that Bowe's corner, you have Rock Newman, who is an excitable guy, and in Golatta's corner you have Lou Duva, who's among the most excitable guys in boxing. Round one, Golatta comes out, and is far more effective than we thought. He clearly wins the round. He also lands at least a couple of low blows and draws his first warning from referee Wayne Kelly. Round two, for the first time they go toe-to-toe. There's a furious exchange. Golatta gets the better of it. And again in the second, he lands at least 2, if not 3, low blows. No warning, no point deduction. Bowe also guilty of a foul, rabbit punching, which he did throughout the fight. Round 3, a little bit slower round than the second. Interesting, during the round, you hear the first chant of USA, USA. Golatta lands low again with the left hand, and the referee says to him, "Next time it's a point, last warning." Round 4, again, Golatta in control. With 25 seconds left in the round, he lands a low left hand. Bowe goes down. Kelly should have issued a count, even though it was an illegal punch. He didn't. He gave Bowe 5 minutes to recover. 1 point. Round 5, Golatta, for the first time, looks on the verge of stopping Bowe. By the round's end, Bowe looks exhausted. And at the bell, Bowe pushes Golatta. Round 6, with about 30 seconds left in the round, Golatta lands a low punch. Kelly deducts another point from Golatta. This is the second point. Golatta is flirting with a DQ loss. Round 7, Golatta lands a low right hand, and for the third time in the fight, he loses a point. 1 point. Sure enough, 30 seconds left in the round. Golatta punches low with the left hand. Kelly, without hesitating, waves his arms. The fight is over.
When it was over, I was saying to Golatta, you can ruin somebody's life like that.
And that was it, man. That was the spark. They could feel the fire start.
Initially, it seemed limited to the people from both camps. Security didn't do anything to stop the rush into the ring.
It was bedlam, man. But it would stop over here, then something would start over here. It took a long time, a long time for the cops to get there. So it was like unabated mayhem.
We've established a much closer tie with the New York Police Department. We have a police observer now in the building for every one of our events, but particularly put an emphasis on boxing. But in addition to that, the ring is really sealed off from the rest of the world. We're much more careful about who the boxers want to give credentials to, because obviously they jumped into the ring and committed a crime. And that started, like pushing over a domino, it started a number of things happening.
Somebody could have been killed that night. Very easily, somebody could have been killed that night.